What up, Facebook? We are live in Dallas, Texas. Hey, I wanna show y'all something. I don't know, as a kid, I really took pride in my music and took my music serious. I wanna play a song. How many of y'all can say that you remember your piano recital? Right? One of I can't remember what grade I was in, but I will never forget my piano recital because I took pride, man. I used to practice. I used to go home and, thank you, Sheila.
You're welcome.
I used to go home and, hey, you put it right here on the table. Big shout out to Sheila Rita, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what?
She's staying safe.
Yep.
One of the best personal assistants in the world. Came all the way back from Pennsylvania. Was it Philadelphia?
Philly, yep.
Philadelphia.
Reading, Pennsylvania, really.
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Yep, all right.
She's been working for me off and how many years? 15?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
God doggone. Sheila. Sheila, you going upstairs?
Yeah, well, she wanted a bagel, so we're going to run and get a bagel.
Okay.
We'll meet you upstairs.
All right.
Coming up?
Yeah, I'll come up later, but I don't need, I just got some more work to do.
Okay.
But I'll come up for a minute.
You might ask him because he may have changed his password. Did you change your Apple ID? Remember we were going through all that? Did you change
I
your
can't
Apple
remember
ID?
yeah, let me find it.
Yeah, so he has to get
I think I got it down somewhere.
Okay. You want a bagel?
Hey,
We're going to get a bagel.
This is my piano recital.
Thank you. No, it's
And
not.
I still remember it. How many people can say that they remember their piano recital? So the name of the song I'm about to play, Torn, is called Alley Cat. Alley Cat. One of my piano recitals. Here we go. Right here, but I kept going and I jazzed it out. Then I said, that don't go there. That's not what it is. She said, that's not what it is. Then I had But it's like, I'm talking about like middle school now. Middle school.
First thing I heard you play was Easy Like Sunday Morning.
You talking about? Know it sound funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I done all I can. I even begged, stole, and I borrowed. Yeah. Ooh, why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like a Sunday morning. Thank you. I'll be here all weekend. Rickey Smiley, live in concert. That was Easy Like Sunday Morning by the Commodores. And now I'm about to sing. Was that right? Was that? Nope. Shit, I don't know. Let's go to D. You know nothing about Cherries of Mine. Look up the movie. Nope. Nope. Woo! But that was a hard. I got to practice on that one. I got to. Janie, Miss Janie on here. Tell Miss Janie to come. Miss Janie, wait a minute, Miss Janie on here. Wait a minute, y'all. Let's try to get her. Miss Janie, send a request, Miss Janie. Oh, let's add. Let's add. Let's add. Let's see if she gonna come on. I know doggone well Miss Janie ain't watching no Facebook Live. Miss Janie, hit add. I just sent you a request. Lord, watch the phone be close to her face. Lord, let her pick up. Let her pick up. Pick up, Miss Janie.
Okay, thank you.
I'm trying to add you, Miss Janie. Pick up. I'm trying to add. Connection failed. That means she don't know. She don't know how to do it. She wants to be in my video. Sure she can. She's adding. Connecting. Oh, God.
Look at my head.
Miss Janie.
What?
Why you got the phone so close to your face? Pull the phone back, son. There you go. What you want me to play?
Jesus, keep me near the cross.
Here we go. You gonna sing or you want me? You gonna sing, right?
No!
Here we go.
I don't let nobody look at that.
Jesus, keep me near the shall find
Oh, Lord.
Miss Jane,
What?
did you enjoy that?
Hell no.
What you say? Hell no.
Oh, Jesus.
That wasn't good.
No, you sound like you was crying.
I want Jesus
Oh,
to
Lord.
walk with me.
Oh, Lord.
I want Jesus
Oh, look at Kevin
to walk
Brown.
with me
Wrote something up here.
while
Wait
I'm
a minute. Maxine. Maxine, you know that.
Jesus' church.
Army folks.
I want Jesus to walk with me.
Oh, Lord.
I want Jesus to walk with me. There it is. I want you. That don't sound good? What the hell is going on?
Oh,
Worship and praise music to lift you up. You laugh in my face? Pastor, oh, yeah. Hey, Miss Young, Pastor Brian said, I will pay you to stop. You know what?
Hey, I give you $100 to stop too.
Well, yeah, we on FaceTime. Okay, I got one for you. Here you go. Here you go. Y'all been hating on all of my songs. I'm trying to get all of y'all closer to the Lord. But y'all hate. But here go one for you. Let's go to F. Maybe I was in the wrong key. Let's go to F. All right, boy.
Yes, sir. Kevin Bryant.
What a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arm. What a goodness, what a peace of mind, leaning on the everlasting
Where you at? Oh, Lord.
How about that, Miss Johnny?
That was getting worse and worse. You made my house stand on top of my head.
You know what? Black people so disrespectful.
Holy Ghost in mountain. Are you trying to get it?
See, black people, so you trying to bring Jesus into somebody's life and you get trying to do the work of the Lord. I got one.
Hey, he said,
Oh, watch out, Michelle, put Michelle on.
he said, she'll give you $100.
Sign me up for the Christian Jubilee. Write my name on the wall. I've been trained since the Lord has lived. I want to be ready when Jesus comes. Oh, sign me up, sign me up. Christian Jubilee. Write my name on the book. I've been trained since the Lord has lifted me. I want to be ready when Jesus come. How was that?
Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
How was that?
That was a little bit better.
That was better. All right, I got one for this. Gonna make you shout. Pastor Brian, you need to let me sing this at church. I got one for you.
What?
Ready? I've had some good days.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
I've had hills to climb. Nah, that one ain't gonna work.
I know it's all right.
That one ain't gonna work. Here you go. Here y'all go. Right here. When the last time y'all heard this one? I love to pray.
Oh,
Yes, I love to praise His name. I love to pray. I love to praise His name. I love to pray. Yes, I do. I love to praise His name. Let me tell you that I love to praise His holy name. Oh, He's my rock. He's my rock. Come on, y'all. My rock, my soul is shit. Well, He's a wheel. He's a wheel. Here we go. In the middle of a wheel. I know He'll never let me down. He's just a jewel. He's just a jewel that I have found. Oh, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I love to praise and thank. Oh, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I love to praise and thank. Hallelujah. I love to praise and thank. Let me tell you that I love to praise His holy name. Oh, He's my rock, my rock, my strong. He's a will, He's a in the middle of a wheel. I know He'll never let me down. He's just a It ain't going good.
Where you at on them 4 piano messing with it?
What?
Where you at?
I'm at work.
I said, where you at?
What'd I say?
Where you at? You at somebody else's house. That ain't none of your house.
House.
Where you at?
I'm at work. I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm at my job.
Oh, I see you here now.
I got a piano at my job. They gave me a piano because they want me to sing after I get out of work and save people's souls, help people give their life over to the Lord.
Oh, Jesus. Help me, Lord.
You know what? It's real hurtful and disappointing that you try to do something nice for black folks, and that's how you treat it.
Oh, no.
Called you to try to give you some inspiration and encouragement this morning, and
You
sing.
got my chest hurt.
Got your best singing songs to try to get you close to the Lord, and this is what you do. But see, the devil is a distraction. The devil has used you as a distraction. That's why you have to keep your eyes on Jesus. Because when Peter took his eyes off of Jesus, he began to sink. When you're trying to do good and you're trying to love and bless people, the devil send people like Miss Janie to distract you. I know I might not be the best singer, but sometimes you got to get past the voice and listen to the message.
I know you. Hey, I hope you ain't on the
I'm just gonna
radio
say
with this.
What? What did you say, Miss Janie?
You on the radio.
No, we're not on. We off work. See?
Give me some.
Yeah. I would give you some, but no, you laughed at all my songs when I tried to bless you.
When you, hey, you call yourself singing for the Lord.
What?
Oh, give me some.
I'm trying to go to heaven. That's why I sing. I got to sing.
You ain't gonna get there by eating them pancakes.
I had to treat myself. Y'all have a blessed day. I hope y'all was encouraged. I hope my musical gift have gotten you closer to the Lord.
I see.
Be,
Lord, have mercy on me. Oh, you done killed me this morning.
be weary of your haters.
Oh, Lord, the damn hot flash is killing me.
Y'all have a nice day.
Huh?
Y'all have a night. Miss Johnny, what you cooking?
Beef and grits.
What?
Beef, let me show you. Oh, Lord, you done got them hot flashes on me.
This that bacon your grandma used to cook. Look how thick that bacon is. Miss Johnny.
See here?
You cooking what? Pull the phone back.
What?
I can't see it. You got the phone too close.
Beef smoked sausage and grits.
Oh, you finna cook. You ain't finna microwave nothing.
I put no shit in no microwave.
You don't even use the microwave to warm it up?
No. I'm finna cook it. I'm eating my second breakfast.
How many times you eat?
The first breakfast I eat at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Nobody want to eat that early at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Look, fool, I eat. That's what I eat and take my medicine. I eat 4 slices of toast with jelly on it and 2 cups of coffee. And then now I'm finna eat grits, 3 cups of coffee, and some beef sausage.
Mm.
And 2 eggs.
For your second breakfast.
That's my second breakfast.
So then what time do you eat again?
About 12 o'clock.
Huh? Why you got, yeah. They say to tell you they in the other room watching. They say you got the phone too close. You need to pull the phone back.
Hell, if I do shit, I don't want them seeing my head. What in the hell want to see me?
They all, my team, they all sitting in the other room watching this live. They in that live.
You eat like you ain't had nothing to eat before.
I ain't been trying. I'm hungry. That's why when I laughed this morning, I got lightheaded and passed. Well, let me tell y'all something. I don't care if y'all want to argue. I put the original Pancake House over IHOP any day. No. The original Pancake House is the difference. Hey, we need to have that argument on the air. IHOP or the original Pancake House? Are you freaking crazy? Are you on drugs? Don't argue with me. Original pancakes taste better than IHOP. I don't care what nobody says. And Amber, somebody just went to Beltline and bought me some original pancakes. I'm talking about the pancakes. It's Miss Johnny. Have you ever had original Pancake House?
I make my own pancake.
We know that. I'm sure we all know that. You probably make it not from scratch out of the Aunt Jemima box.
Shit.
You make it. Miss Johnny said she make one of day. You make a pancake from scratch?
Yeah. I do everything from scratch.
How you make pancakes from scratch, Miss Johnny?
Don't you have to come and look and see. I make all my cakes from scratch.
I said pancakes.
I make them. You have to come and see what I use. Don't you see I keep this cabinet full of shit? Look.
Yeah, you shop at the restaurant supply store, don't you? I don't care what nobody say. The original pancake is the best.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. What?
I
hope your ass wasn't on radio with all that singing.
now. Hey, Miss Jane.
What?
We off the radio. I'm just sitting here by myself because I got to record some stuff for BET.
Oh yeah.
I got to go upstairs and change clothes.
Do some recording?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on BET.
Oh hell.
Yeah, I'm hosting the Super Bowl gospel celebration.
So I hope they don't get on that playing no piano now.
Oh, you trying to say I can't play the piano?
You need my sister was dead.
Cora Ross.
Cora.
Cora Ross. One of the best to ever do it.
Charlie.
Hey, Miss Jane,
Huh?
you was there the first time I got up on the piano when I was a little kid at church.
Yeah.
I remember you in the back time I played. When I started playing for the Sunday school, they used to get me $10 a month, and then Miss Ross, your sister-in-law, Miss Ross, went to the church conference and told them they should give me $10 a Sunday. And I started getting $10 a Sunday to play the piano for the Sunday school.
Lord have mercy.
So that's how I used to make my money. There was a good old.
Hey, I'm finna be a grandmom, a great grandmom.
Who finna have a baby?
Janisha.
No,
Hey,
that's good. Congratulations.
let me call you right back.
Call me back.
I'm talking this him a bouquet. You know how crazy the bouquet is. She must have saw this shit on this damn thing.
Well, you can talk to Bookie ain't finna cuss me. Bookie don't play. I love Bookie. You know I love Bookie now.
I don't play either.
Miss Janie.
Where you get that long? You got that bacon from my house.
Look how thick it is, Miss Janie.
I like mine with the skin on it.
You like white meat.
Yeah.
Put that baby in the bottom of the stove, and then you got them skins. You chew on them skins all day.
No, you dumb, not mine.
Hey, what up, Willie? Miss Jane, I got to go finish my job while I can go home.
When you be home?
I got to be in Tampa Bay tomorrow because I got to shoot the BET. So then
You have.
come back to Birmingham for karaoke. So I got to leave here, go to Tampa, Florida for the Super Bowl. I record that tomorrow, and then I get on a plane and come back to Birmingham. But I might stay in Tampa Saturday where I can go to Busch Gardens and ride the roller coasters.
Hey, you eating like you hungry.
I was hungry than a runaway slave. Not hungry that is. I'm gonna say this for tomorrow. All right, Miss Jane, I'm finna go.
Well, all right, you done made my day.
You made my day, but you're not gonna insult my singing.
You felt like singing. For the Lord.
I'm gonna come with some good music tomorrow. Good music. See that? That's the devil. See that? See that? See that? The devil don't like ugly. I mean, God don't like.
Oh, you got me. You got the hot flashes.
Yeah, you gonna be out of this. I'm going to heaven. That's for sure. Making fun of somebody that's trying to do.
You slaying this morning while you trying to get to heaven.
I'm going, but you ain't going.
Yes, hell, I beat you there.
You done raised too much sand on this earth. You're not going.
I beat you there.
Nuh-uh. It ain't happening. Y'all have a good day, Facebook. Bye, Miss Janie.
Bye.
Okay, so here's an issue, not an argument, but an issue between my wife and I for the last 20 years. I'm a guy that when it comes to food, I don't try new things. I don't. Never have. I've been eating pretty much the same things since I've been an adult male. I can probably count on one hand new things I've tried in the last 25 years. It's just a thing with me. I like what I like. I stick to it. Because when I venture out and I try something new, it rarely, if ever, works to my benefit. Especially when I go to a restaurant. Now, this is where we have an issue. Because when we go to restaurants, if you go to a restaurant you haven't been to before, then she has a tendency to want me to try something different. Now, I'm not going to try something different and I'm paying for it. If I'm at a restaurant and this different thing that you want me to try is $39, I'm not spending $39 to try some shit that I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like it. I eat what I eat. When I go to a restaurant, I order the same thing every time. It's not really an OCD thing with me. It's more of I know what I like. When I go to Outback, I know what I'm going to order. When I go to Olive Garden, I know what I'm going to order. When I go to Applebee's, I know what I'm going to order. When I go to Cheesecake Factory, I know what I'm going to order. When I go to Grand Lux Cafe, I know exactly what I'm going to get. When I go to Red Lobster, I know what I'm ordering. When I go to Pappadeaux's, I know what I'm going to get. Because when I step outside of that, when I go outside of that, and the waitress or waiter says, "Oh, would you like to try this?" And I try it, I hate it. I know what I like. I can look at it, I can smell it, and I can tell by the look and by the smell whether or not I'm gonna like something. Been trying to get me to eat red velvet cake all my life. To this day, as I sit here, I have never tasted one morsel of red velvet cake. Now, I know that's a staple among black people. I know black people love red velvet cake. I ain't never ate red velvet cake because I just don't like the idea of cake being red. It bothers me. I don't want red cake in my mouth. It just seems like it's gonna have a weird taste to it, and I can't mentally get past that. You know what else I didn't eat for probably 40 years of my life? Cheesecake. Now, I didn't eat cheesecake because couldn't get the concept of cheese and cake out of my head. Now, I know cheesecake don't actually have cheese in it. I guess it don't. I don't know. But just the thought that there's a cake, which is delicious, and some cheese, which is also delicious, but delicious in two separate situations, not delicious in the same situation. The thought that those two things would come together and be one thing freaked me out. Never tried it. Now, I finally did try cheesecake. Gotta be honest. I finally did try cheesecake. I think I ate maybe 2 bites of it. And weird consistency. Doesn't feel right in my mouth. No. Haven't tried it again. Red velvet cake, cheesecake, never tried it. Most things at restaurants, I never try them. I order the same thing. And then she says, "Wow, we come here and you get the same thing all the time." "Oh, because that's what I like." Hello? What's the big deal? I'm paying for it, so I'm going to get the same exact thing. "Oh, but you could be missing out." No, I could be missing out, but I could also be missing out on a horrible experience because when I eat something I don't like, I'm traumatized. And then the rest of my night is ruined because I put something in my mouth that didn't taste good. I had to wash this taste out, and it ruins my whole night. So that's the crazy Virgo part of me. I'm nuts.
Now the damn bear got coronavirus.
You thought I was to die for. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley, the morning show. Pastor, hey. Oh, man, I know you got a good word this morning.
Oh, thank you, Rickey, for this, because this song lets us know that when you know your real value, no one can get you at a discount. Don't let people play you cheap. Don't let people play you and make you feel like that you are not worth it. As a matter of fact, this song reminds us of our value. What is our value? Number one, the song lets us know you've been paid for. You've been bought with a price. That's what Maya Angelou used to always say. You've been paid for. You've been paid for by ancestors who gave their lives lives sacrificing and toiling so that you could have a better life. Some of them experienced death so you could have real life. But guess what? The best good news of all is that God thought you were worth saving and paid a price for you. You've been paid for. The ultimate price has been paid for. That means you've been upgraded. And since you've been upgraded, don't let anyone downgrade you. You've been upgraded, and you've been upgraded in such a way that now you have value. And here's the real good news. Your value ain't based on what you have going for you on the outside. It's based on what God has done for you on the inside. This song says, God cleaned me up on the inside. And that's where your real value is. Your value is not in your cash or your cars or your clothes, but in your character. It's on the inside. On the inside is where you find your real value. On the inside, you discover it's not about what you drive, but what's driving you. On the inside is where you get your real value. So quit comparing yourself and competing with other people on the outside and recognize that your value is on the inside. And since it's on the inside, guess what? The good news is no one can get you at a discount because now you know your real value. You are valuable. You cost everything to God. And since you cost everything to God, live your life with your head held high, knowing that you are a person of inestimable value.
There it is, Pastor Haynes. Hey, senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This segment is being brought to you by Protect My Car. You can stop paying for car repairs and get protected before your rent repair bill hits. Dial 800-594-7160 on your mobile phone now. That's 800-594-7160. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. We made it, y'all. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the new coronavirus vaccine is in the works for the American company Novavax. Now, although still in the trial phase, this vaccine has an 89.3% efficacy and protects against the variant of the virus found in the UK. That's that second variant strand we are talking about. Now, unfortunately, the new Novavax vaccine is not as effective against the variant that's from South Africa, which officials said yesterday was found in the U.S. for the first time in South Carolina. Now, in other news, to give more people access to healthcare during the pandemic, yesterday, President Biden ordered the opening of a special Obamacare sign-up window for those without insurance enrollment. This will run from February the 15th, which is right after Valentine's Day, through May the 15th. So get yourself over to the Obamacare sign-up window if you need assistance with the vaccine during this pandemic. All right, that's a quick look at your headline news. For more, log on to the Rickey SmileyMorningshow.com. Rock T, anything happening in sport?
Yes, indeedy, man. Well, Houston Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson has requested to be traded. He wants out, man. There's only one team that should probably trade and get this brother. New York Jets. That's my opinion. Deshaun Watson is probably going to be a Jet, man. We're going to find out what's going on. I'll keep you posted. In the meantime, the Washington football team head coach Ron Rivera is cancer-free. Big ups to that, man. He survived 7 rounds of cancer treatment and never missed a game throughout the season. That's a warrior right there. Warning is starting to circulate as we get closer to the Super Bowl, asking people not to party for the Super Bowl. It could lead to even a faster spread of the current COVID-19 pandemic. So no gatherings, pretty much what they saying, man. Last but not least, Arkansas Razorback women's basketball team knocked off number 3 UConn last night. Chelsea Dungy dropped 37 points on them. Say, yo, we the new sisters in town, so pay attention to us, man. So big up to the Razorbacks. It's going down. That's what I got for sports right now. Gary with the T. What up, Mike?
All right, now, Ricky, we all know the movie Friday. Everybody loved the movie Friday. They saying that the movie Friday strategized as a cult classic. Well, one of the stars of the movie, Chris Tucker, is speaking out. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but Chris is letting the world know, y'all, he played the character Smokey in the movie Friday, but he's saying, y'all, that he only got paid $10,000 for that part.
Yeah, I mean, that was the first one on a small budget. They didn't have no money. I mean, they shot that movie for, from what I understand, under $1 million.
Yeah. It made like $30 million, but they shot it for under $1 million.
Huh?
It made like $30 million,
right?
But they shot it for under $1 million.
Right, because I mean, it took over $20 million to shoot Friday After Next.
Yeah.
So, that's one you was in. Which one you was in?
Friday After Next. It was over 25 million to shoot that.
I wonder how much they paid Juicy. They gave him just 10. So.
It wasn't much. It wasn't that much. It wasn't no 10,000. That's for sure. Hell, Chris got more.
But the beauty is, as Chris said, he didn't even care. He did it because he wanted the opportunity.
I'm telling you.
He just wanted the chance.
It'll damn sure get you other opportunities. You get on a smash hit like that.
Yep. Yeah, because then he got in all those other movies with Jackie Chan. I mean, would haven't gotten way more money.
Okay.
So I guess he said they filmed the movie in 20 days. And so it's amazing how a lot of African American films get filmed in 10, 20 days when some of the other bigger budget films get filmed hell in months and years, look like. But he said
You just said it, bigger budget. That's about how much your budget is. You don't have that many days for production, so you have to knock it out.
Really? Well, that's good. Well, congratulations. I'm glad he's letting the world know that, because a lot of people thought he made millions of dollars from that movie, and he only made $10,000. So that was a lot of money, I guess, back in the day. So.
Then sometimes it depends on what your back end setup is, because sometimes you can say, hey, I'll do it for X amount of dollars.
Teach him,
Ricky. And then when the movie come out, you have a back end. You get a percentage deal on the back end. So a lot of us have made money on back end deals, and jumping on as an executive producer or whatever. Yeah. And, when you get the numbers or whatever, just all about
points on the back.
Having a good agent.
All right. Well, congratulations to Mr. Tucker, y'all. All right. The color of the day is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day is Rocky Road. On the high end, you say Rocky Road. And on the low end, you say beautiful dark brown. That's your color for the day. Brett, what you got coming up?
Coming up next in the hot spot, oh man, we lost somebody near and dear to us that's been around forever. Lord have mercy. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show is the bottom of the hour. It is time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Oh, man, y'all. Hollywood icon Cicely Tyson has passed away at the age of 96.
Wow.
Tyson's manager, Larry Thompson, confirmed that the Emmy and Tony Award-winning actress passed away yesterday. Ooh, Tyson just released her memoir, Just As I Am, on January 26. In a statement, Thompson said, with heavy heart, the family of Miss Cicely Tyson announces her peaceful transition this afternoon. At this time, please allow the family their privacy. In regards to her memoir, Tyson explained in an interview recently why she decided to release her memoir at 96. She said, people wanted to know all about my personal life, and I said, that has nothing to do with my acting. My personal life allows me to bring some kind of contribution to my career life. You have to have something feeding you. If you don't allow yourself to be fed by life, then you have nothing to give an audience. The characters that you read about come from human life.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, she was everything. This is super sad. I just wanted to bubble wrap her. I never wanted her to pass away. I mean, she has been acting since her younger days up until like 96. She was in all the good movies.
Well, the first time I went to the movies, my mom took me to go see Sounder.
Wow.
The movie Sounder. Yeah, that was the first movie that I went to see as a kid, and Cicely Tyson was in it.
Yep.
Wow.
And I learned about Cicely Tyson when she played Miss Jane Pittman. That's the movie. That was one of her.
Yeah, that was me too.
And some of the newer movies she did, The Help. Oh, she was in all the Tyler Perry's movies. People just loved her, and I had a chance to meet her. And oh my gosh, she reminded me of my granny that passed away, and I kind of just like adopted her as my, as my granny. They favored a whole lot. So man, this just makes it like double sad for me. Oh man, I know she an angel in heaven right now, enjoying the Lord, because she really blessed us here on this earth. Oh man,
she had a good full life and a good full career. I hope I can make it to 96.
I know, and still be thriving and getting movies and stuff. Oh man. Whew, Lord. Okay. All right. Last but not least, y'all, The Weeknd has opened up about receiving no nominations for the 2021 Grammy Awards. He told Billboard that the snub felt like an attack. He explained, I feel like I was sucker punched, and I use that as an analogy because it kind of hit me out of nowhere. I definitely he said, I felt things. I don't know if I was sad or angry. I think it was just confusion. I just want to answer. It's like, what happened? We did everything right. I think he continued. He said, I'm not a cocky person. I'm not arrogant. People told me I was going to get nominated. The world told me, like, this is it. This is your year. He said, we are all very, very confused. Meanwhile, he said he has invested $7 million of his own money into the Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show to make it what he envisioned. He said, we have been really focusing on dialing in on fans at home and making performances a cinematic experience. So I hate that he got snubbed because he definitely got a whole lot of hits and he has been putting in work. But, you know, the Grammys, you just got to get it somewhere else. Go to the NAACP, you know, support all these other people who support you and just leave the Grammys
just keep
alone.
working.
Keep
pushing.
working.
Man, sometimes you'll get a reward when you don't even expect it.
You got that right, Ricky. But we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note right there. Coming up next, y'all, we got Rock T's HBC, you know. And want y'all to hit us up for them wake-up calls at 1-866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. And I tell you, we have some great information about the coronavirus this morning that we want to share with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show listeners.
We need any good news.
Wednesday. just Wednesday, I told you that the rates were going down. And because we had 17,000 deaths, and then yesterday we had over 4,000 again. So the numbers are sneaking back up again. But Ricky, we've had this discussion and everybody's asking me this question now. Experts are now saying serology testing or antibody testing is not a reliable determinant of immunity because immunity does not require antibodies. Now, so that means that when I test people around the time they've had the infection, usually within 2 weeks, and I test them for antibodies, that pretty much confirms that they have had a good immune response and they should have protection. But infectious disease chiefs warned yesterday that they don't want to use antibody testing to give what are now being referred to as green passports so people can travel. Why? Because the body fights reinfection even after the antibodies fade. So the antibody protection can fade and the detectable levels can fade as early as 8 months after the first test is positive. But people after that, and people are asking me every day, I want to get another antibody test, and I tell them you don't need to do that because we've confirmed that you had antibodies previously. So the body still remains immune to reinfection. Why is that, Ricky? Because of T cells. So many people who have T cell immunity will show up negative for an antibody test. So why aren't we testing for T cells? We should be. So there's a new test that's being developed for this type of immunity. When that test is readily available, it's going to detect our true immune response to the coronavirus. So T-cell testing will be the new state of the art in reference to are you protected from the coronavirus. This type of test is superior to the widely used antibody test. And remember, because T cells remember the virus for much longer than the antibodies will. Levels of antibodies will wane after the active illness is resolved and may quickly become undetectable, yet T cell immunity remains active and robust.
What you're saying makes sense because I'm sure that I've been exposed several times after I had it the first time, and I feel kind of funny the next day and my body snapped right back.
Snaps right back. Those T cells and the B cells start kicking out.
Everything you saying right now, I said that's got to be the case. It's got to be the case because go. Okay, I'm sorry. I get it.
Okay, no problem.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the current vaccine technology, the mRNA technology that was so well explained by your guest the other day, they focus on the antigen of the spike protein. So they're going to modify the mRNA vaccine so that they focus on both T-cell immunity and antibody immunity. Right now, the 2 shots that are available and the ones that's pending give you antibody immunity. But they're going to create a vaccine that gives you both T-cell immunity and antibody immunity. That's going to be a super vaccine and you should not have to worry about mutations and some of the variants that are out there right now.
All right. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
The question is it necessary to take individual vitamins like C, D, and zinc if I'm taking a multivitamin with all of them already in it?
Yes, absolutely, because a multivitamin does not have the therapeutic doses that you need. Most of the time, they just barely have enough of that compound, like particularly vitamin D. They may have 200 or 300 international units, and the dose that you need is 5,000. They can't get all of that in one pill, so it's very important that you take the supplements at the therapeutic doses. That's 5,000 of the vitamin D, that's 1,000 of the vitamin C, and zinc at 30 to 50.
All right, y'all, with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I wanted to know the vaccine that, you know, celebrities and, you know, like people in wealth and power, is that the same vaccine that, like, the general public will also be getting?
It is the exact same vaccine, and I highly recommend take Dr. Collier's words right now. If the vaccine is available and you can get it, take the vaccine as quickly as you can. It is so important that we get our people and people that look like us vaccinated so our community will be protected. This vaccine pushback is going to basically have us not protected, and everybody else in the community will be protected. The vaccine is safe, the vaccine is effective, and I highly recommend that you get either the Pfizer or the Moderna vaccine.
All right, Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you can be reached.
We can reach me on all social media at Ask Dr. MJ. Go to my YouTube channel, Ask Dr. MJ, and you'll get a lot of great information about not only boosting your immune system, but also other health questions as well. These are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or the Rickey Smiley Morning Show radio affiliates across the country.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBC, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Holla at your boy. What up, man? Rock TZ in the house. It's time for another HBC, you know. Yes, indeed. We've been head to the SIP. Mississippi Valley State University. Stand up. We're going to always highlight, put a spotlight, and showcase our phenomenal heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our off-the-chain historically black colleges and universities. Mississippi Valley State University, established in 1950. Home of the green, white, and red Delta Devils. Also home of the mean green marching machine, a.k.a. the Mac of the SWAC. Let's talk about one of y'all's former students. Jerry Lee Rice, arguably the best wide receiver to ever play in the NFL. Played 20 seasons, most of those seasons with the San Francisco 49ers. He's the career leader in most statistical categories for a wide receiver, including receptions, touchdown receptions, and receiving yards. To date, he scored more points than any other non-kicker in NFL history. Matter of fact, he holds over 100 NFL records. Let me repeat that. Over 100 NFL records. He was selected to the Pro Bowl 13 times. Won 3 Super Bowls. The first player to catch a touchdown pass in 4 Super Bowls. And oh, by the way, he's a proud member of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. What? Mr. Jerry Rice. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBC, you know.
That was a good one there, man.
It's Gary. I want to hip you to the team. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rick's about the morning shows. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Wendy Williams, honey, this girl is speaking out. She's kissing and telling, seemed like to me. I would have never thought Miss Williams would be saying some of these things, although we know her show's going to be coming, her biopic is going to be airing tomorrow night. But she recently revealed, y'all, that she had a one-night stand with Method Man. Now, she did an interview recently. She said, honey, that it happened when she was addicted to cocaine. Now, she said, honey, I smoked a blunt with Method Man while I gave him a bath, and it was just a one-night stand. She also said that he'll deny it, maybe. She said, but it's not in the movie. Now, she said she went on. She said she guessed that she batted her eyes and rocked her shoulders and said, want to come over? And he said, yeah. She said, then he said that was back in the coke days or whatever. She said, but she don't remember what he did. She said, but she's not going to implicate him on internet, what happened or what have you. And she also revealed that he's still angry with her because, back in the 2000s, she said that his wife had cancer and he didn't really want that to be revealed or what have you. And she went on ahead and said that. So That's interesting, though. I mean, and you know, Ricky, I want to tell you this too. You know, she's you could go on a date with Wendy. She's looking for dates, and I thought about you. I said you would make a good date with Wendy. I mean,
I'm good. I mean, I really appreciate it. Would it be a nice conversation at dinner? But I'm straight.
Oh, okay. Because I know she
ain't gonna be that. Ain't gonna be that. Ain't gonna be a gut. One word. Ain't gonna be a gut.
Okay. So I was like, well, that would be a good thing. She got a little bit more money, and I thought that would have been a good thing for you. But it's good, though. You know, like you said, you're not going to be able to do it.
Well, at least you gave him a bath. Gave Method Man a bath.
Yeah.
Well.
Wipers? Wipers?
Oh, moving on, child.
Oh, standing up there.
In other celebrity news, y'all, baby, a guy by the name of Mark McWilliams, y'all, he is suing Kris Jenner. That's the mama of Kim Kardashian them and all them. He said, y'all, that baby, this girl harassed him. He said she touched on him and did some things that he did not want to do back in 2017 and 2018, and he wants millions of dollars. Now they're saying he's only asking for he only won $3 million. Now Ricky, he said that she massaged his neck and shoulders, arms and back without his consent. She also caused her hand to rest on his thigh and groin, and she's causing.
Why did you didn't jump up when she was doing it, or just remove her hand? If I was the judge, well, why didn't you remove her hand when she was doing it? That's when you sit there and let a woman do that, then that means that's almost consent right there.
Is it? Because I thought men, don't y'all men, I mean, Special K Rock, y'all men like it when women touch on y'all unwarranted? I mean, is that something you want to sue them about, or?
I would never allow a woman to touch me that's not my wife.
I know I was DJing one time in a club, and a lady came up and started rubbing my head because she wanted to request a song, and my wife was on the side of the DJ booth, Crystal.
What happened?
You already know what happened.
Wait, what happened?
She came up into the DJ booth real quietly. Her arms was folded and said, "Could you please take your hand off my husband's head? Thank you, ma'am." And she said, I didn't mean nothing by it. I was just requesting, can you please remove your hand off my husband?
But I'll tell you something, man. Women are real touchy-feely. That's why when I do those meet and greets, I like to do a handshake, and I hate doing it in the side. Well, I'm just going to get a hug. No, you're going to get a handshake like everybody else. All that touching, they grab on you, they grip your butt while you walk into the stage in the comedy club. All that kind of stuff. Really, really aggressive. And if a man do it, you got a lawsuit. But I have to say, from my personal experience, women are touchy-feely and touch too much. And hug too much.
And guess who stayed in the DJ booth the rest of the night?
Who?
Crystal.
You turned Chris into Spinderella.
Turned into a bodyguard up in that bad boy.
Dog.
All right, the color today, I did one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Rocky Road. On the high end, you say Rocky Road, and on the low end, just say beautiful dark brown. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 23 minutes after the hour. Time for the wake-up calls. Here we go.
Wake it up. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together.
Desiree. I'm calling from Augusta, Georgia, and I want to send a wake-up call to my mother, who's going to be celebrating her birthday this weekend. Wake up, Deborah. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Calling from Columbus, Ohio. I want to tell my wife, Lisa, my kids, my sister, Wendy, and a happy birthday to my cousin, Lou. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Ashley and Letitia in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, it's Mike Russell from Macon, Georgia, telling everybody get up, get up, get up, and put your mask on, man.
Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Mikhail, get ready for breakfast school. I know you're tired, but I'm tired too. I love you. Let's get started. Wake up.
Tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know.
Let's go.
Wake up. In Birmingham, wake up. Oklahoma, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louisville, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. Hey, Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Ricky.
Church in 60 seconds with Pastor Fred.
Yes. Oh, I am, and Ricky, you are too, a living testimony.
Yeah.
could have been dead and gone.
Yeah.
Oh, but Lord, you let me live on.
Yes, He did.
I'm a testimony.
Yeah.
We all have testimonies. That's the beautiful thing about each and every one in this room. We've all gone through different trials and tribulations, heartaches and pains, ups and downs.
Yeah.
But God has brought us through. Isn't that wonderful to know?
Yes,
Beautiful.
yes.
It lets me know that, I love testimonies.
Uh-huh.
Testimonies tell of how God has been good to others and He's been good to you, and you are not by yourself.
Right.
Brother Ricky, I heard a testimony just the other day that really inspired my life.
Uh-huh.
This young lady had a testimony. You know what she told me?
What she said?
I do. You know what she told me?
What she say?
She said... I'm going to tell you what she told me.
What she say?
What you say?
She said she left a good job in the city.
Uh-huh.
She said she was working for the man every night and day.
Yeah.
She said she never lost 1 minute of sleep.
Yeah.
Worrying.
Yeah.
That's what's killing people today.
Come on.
Worrying about the things they might have been.
Yeah.
Might have been.
Yeah.
Somebody's worried about might. Somebody fighting with might. Stop fighting with might. Because you just right. You too tight. So you might well get right. If you ain't right, you might well get right. Because you might be right. You might not make it. If you might make it, you might not make it. Whatever I just said, you keep on saying it. Hang on in there.
Hang on in there.
The big wheels keep on turning. I don't know what your name is, but primary. She kept on burning. She was rolling. Rolling on a river.
All right, Pastor Fred, let everybody know how you can be reached.
You can follow me at The Real Pastor Fred.
All right, y'all, we got Battle of the Sexes coming up. Y'all give it up for Pastor Fred. All right, Battle of the Sexes coming up, man. If you want to play, I need a guy and a gal. Get at me, 866-9-RICKEY, 25 before the top of the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, what's up, man? It's Friday, man.
I'm glad y'all laughing and having a good time with y'all line party and all that. I'm glad y'all having a good time.
Yeah, we decided to come to work.
Yeah, cause I had decided to come to work too, but guess what? I can't come to work because you got me in trouble.
I got you in trouble. Why don't you just put in your 2 weeks notice, Black Tony?
No, because I ain't trying to mess up my whole career. Sorry, you done got me in trouble again.
Mess up your whole career. You calling in the radio every day for how many years, Eva?
As long as I've been here, I've never.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let's talk about that. Eva, talk about that. Tell Black Tony how you feel the fact that you ain't never met him. Tell him.
I have been here 3 years now, Black Tony. I have never met. If I walked down the street, I wouldn't even know if it was you.
Look, but that's not my fault though, Shady. I've been trying to meet you. Shady.
Well,
I know.
I'm every day.
You
Do you
like
remember
every other
before
woman.
I was official on the show, I came to the station every single morning at 5:30. I've been here since 2017.
I know, Shady. Stop trying to make me feel bad because you ain't had time to meet me, Shady.
Talk to him,
I'm trying to do better, but look, now I'm on punishment. I can't even come out of the house.
Punishment.
What you on punishment for?
Because somebody called my grandma yesterday and told her I was talking nasty on the radio, said I was talking about nuts.
Somebody called your grandma and told her you said something about some nuts on the radio yesterday, so she got you on punishment. What kind of punishment you on?
It's like I'm in quartering again, so I can't go out the house.
You in timeout?
I can't go out the house. I need y'all to call my grandma and tell her I'm grown.
Yeah, you might want to get your own place, Black Tony.
I can't get my own place right now. I'm messed up.
Hey, Black Tony, do you follow Eva on Instagram? Do you see Eva's eyes and how fine she is, Black Tony? And you mean to tell me we got five? We got Eva and Brad. We got fire up here every morning. You won't even come see
You
us.
can follow Brad at So Brad. My Instagram is Eva Marcil.
Who?
He said Eva who?
Marcil. MARCILLE.
What kind of name that is? That's a white woman name. I ain't never heard nobody name no damn
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, now Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 7 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. A lot of people saying when it rains, it pours, honey. But, you know, this story here is really disturbing to me, and I know we just got to follow it. Now, remember earlier this week we talked about some woman said that T.I. put a gun to her head and all this other stuff and what have you. Now it's being reported, y'all, allegedly, y'all, that over 15 women have come forward, y'all, accusing T.I. and Tiny of coercing them into compromising sexual situations. Now, according to Wrap Up, Sabrina Peterson, y'all, who accused Tip of holding a gun to her head, honey, earlier this week, has compiled a series of messages, y'all, that she received from the alleged victims on Instagram. Now, one woman claimed, y'all, that she went to T.I. and Tiny's hotel during the CIAA in Charlotte back in 2016, and she claimed, y'all, that her phone was taken away and Molly and cocaine were handed out and stuff. And she also claimed, y'all, that only people who removed their pants were able to stay. And she said the woman wrote that I watched him drag girls back and forth from the bedroom to the bathroom to the living room and so on and so forth. I'm like, oh my God, now 2016, now why is all this just coming out now? If all this stuff happened, I mean, this woman, whoever she is, she must be an angry woman. Something must have really went down with her because she is really coming out saying, Brad, I know you know about this because y'all all good friends. What is she talking about?
I don't know, but I don't believe it. I don't like it. If whatever happens or happen, people need to just. Why did she talk about this a long time ago? She got mad about something and like, come on now, go on, lady, just go do something else with your life. Like, just leave people alone.
Yeah, Lord Jesus. I mean, all this time. But it's amazing how people be coming out with these stories 50 years later and what have you and stuff. And poor R. Kelly, honey, just didn't do nothing. And they put him in jail. And for whatever people say about him.
Don't do that.
That's different. That's way different.
He did something and there was evidence. It's the difference between someone just slandering and saying crazy things about you and then actually, you know, committing a crime.
Oh. Okay. Well, bless his soul then. But anyway, y'all, so it's very interesting, y'all, that all this stuff is coming out and stuff and whatever. But we're going to follow this story, y'all, and we're going to keep all parties lifted in prayer, y'all, because it's just a sad thing. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, people still talking about Chico the Boy. You know, he not too long got out the pen, and then they arrested him again because he lied and said he was one of his brothers. Who does that, dude? Y'all have family members that lie and say they y'all when they get stopped by the police? What have you?
He probably was nervous.
Okay, you nervous, but you going to tell him you me?
It could have been a mistake. He might have
if I got that ID and I'm scared to go back to jail, I might say I'm you. If I look like you.
When I tell y'all to get that police officer my granddaddy's driver's license.
What?
I've done it.
I know he passed away, but I mean, let him go and get that ticket.
You gotta make it do what it do.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, that was so clever and so genius. I mean, obviously it didn't work because he got arrested for falsifying his identity, but that was funny, Gary. You got to give it to him.
Yeah,
That
was funny,
good.
but I feel so bad, though. I mean, you know, L already went through all, he done been through, and all the barges that went through a lot of mess, and you going to lie and say you're one of the brothers and stuff, which my neighbors used to do that back home, so I'm not going to say. But anyway, it's interesting.
Well, he messed up because his brother was with him in the car.
That's great.
That's what messed him up. They was together.
Dummy. But anyway, y'all, but I'm glad, honey, that's just too much, y'all. All right, y'all, I want to say happy birthday, y'all, to Oprah, y'all. They're saying today's Oprah's birthday, and they're saying she's supposed to be buying the United States, so congratulations, honey. Happy birthday to Oprah, honey.
She buying the United States, baby.
They say she buying the United States, honey. They say, baby, Miss Oprah said she finna buy all y'all, honey, including Tyler Perry. So happy birthday, Oprah. Yeah, now, you know that's when you got coins, honey, when you can buy the United States, honey.
Yes, sir.
So happy birthday. And it's my brother James' birthday. So happy birthday to James. So
Happy birthday, James.
yes, y'all.
Is that your oldest brother?
Yeah, James is my oldest brother. Yep.
He's in Houston.
He in Port Arthur.
Oh, Port Arthur. Okay.
Yeah, he's still in
I thought all y'all left Port Arthur.
Well, James went back because him and his wife went through a divorce. You know,
And what happened? Divorce.
Well, he said when him and his wife were divorced, he said when the kids graduated, they were going to divorce, and they graduated, and he divorced the next day. So
right after the day after graduation.
Yeah, I know they listening, but I just had to tell it.
Right.
But, yeah,
you got to pull that tea, Gary. We need to know. Maybe we should interview James and interview the wife and get them on the air. Let's have a conversation about it.
Yeah. Oh, honey, we ain't seen that girl since the divorce, honey. So,
y'all ain't seen your sister?
We haven't seen her since the divorce.
Gary, you don't keep in touch with her?
Don't keep in touch, and the children don't even talk to us no more. So it's just
are they mad at James too?
They mad at James, honey. You know how the mamas do when they get them children, honey, and they get the children out
Have
like
they called your mama, see how she doing?
They ain't called her to do nothing. My mama just got over corona, honey. They ain't called her to
your
do
mama
nothing.
had coronavirus?
Mm-hmm. She just got over Tuesday, so now she said she was able to walk in the neighborhood the other day, so she's doing good.
Oh, so you got to tell your mom to wear her mask.
Yeah, she was. She said, but she went to the gas station and she said that's the only place she knows she went without her mask on. And then, honey, come out whining, honey, having corona and stuff. So
was she in 7-Eleven or Sitco?
She was in Sitco. She was in Sitco. But this is the kid thing about her, Ricky. She want a damn dog. Girl, you can't feed yourself and you want a dog. Dogs not like they used to be no more. You
was she pumping gas or was she winning at a buy?
She went in there to buy a damn quick, what you call them, tickets, a scratch off.
On scratch off. Has she ever won?
She tried to buy a scratch off, but she ain't won. No, I'm like, girl, honey, you need to wear your mask.
So how much you think she spent a week on scratch off?
Oh, we don't let her spend no more than $5, girl. You can't spend no more than $5.
And do she walk or she drive up there?
She drove up there.
What kind of car she got?
Huh?
What kind of car she got?
Hyundai Sonata truck.
Oh, your mom got a truck? Was that your dad's truck or he left her that truck?
No, she sold my dad's truck. My dad had a Mercedes truck and she sold that truck because she said she didn't want to be bothered with that, so she bought her little
Why you think she sold the truck?
Because my mama not into cars like that, so she wanted something basic.
Right, so she just went up to the gas station and called coronavirus buying a scratch-off ticket.
Buying a scratch-off, honey. So the neighbor was dropping off food at the door, she said. So.
Oh, the neighbor. What you think she cooked?
What did Tyson cook? I forgot.
Oh, that's the neighbor name. How y'all know? How long they been y'all neighbor?
We've been on Miss Tyson, honey, for a while now.
And what she dropped off at your mama's house?
She brought her some soup and stuff and what have you.
What can she cook?
Who, Miss Tyson? Yeah, she could cook. But look, this is what she do, Rick. I know her family listens. She sweep the streets every morning.
Oh, yeah.
So she sweeps the street.
Sweeper.
No, she just sweep the street in the neighborhood. She don't like leaves.
Right.
So she sweep the streets in the morning.
So that keep her going.
Yeah, it keeps
how old is Miss Tyson? Miss Tyson married?
Yeah, her husband just died. So her and my mom both widows live next door to each other.
Oh, Lord, you think they be talking about, oh, Lord, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they do, honey. Miss Tyson, she's still grieving her husband.
Now, why you didn't cry at your dad's funeral when you came?
Because I cried at home. Hell, we was crying out, honey. Remember, we don't do like you Africans do and go there and turn over the caskets and things. We cried at home, and when we got to the funeral, baby, we was good.
We went all the way down there for nothing. Didn't nobody clown.
Nobody cried or nothing. Y'all had to get back on that damn bus and
y'all
get back home.
And y'all had good insurance, too. Your daddy looked nice.
Great insurance, honey. Yes, honey. Michael Hayes, honey, did it very well.
Michael Hayes, rest in peace.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, if you watch the news or were on social media at all yesterday, you probably heard about GameStop stock controversy. That was started with an army of stock traders in a group on Reddit, right? And so our next guest is here to help us understand what the frenzy is all about. Rob Wilson is a financial advisor at an independent financial and investment advisory firm based in Pittsburgh. He's the author of the financial advice book, Secure the Bag, Create the Life You Desire by Managing Your Money Like You Mean It. And he's often on contributor on CNN, CBS, and NBC. Good morning, Rob. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, good morning, Ricky. So glad to be here.
Man, happy to have you, man. Listen, man, so this GameStop thing, the GameStop thing has turned Wall Street upside down. For those who may not know about it like me, break it all down and how it started.
Okay, so, Ricky, this is really something that you might see in an episode of Billions or maybe from the movie The Big Short a couple of years ago. But basically, there's two ways that you can bet on a stock. You can bet on the stock because you like it, which means you buy it because you think you can sell it later at a higher price. But Wall Street, in its infinite wisdom, also created a way for you to bet against a stock if you think the price is going to go down. That's called shorting a stock. But the weird thing about that is if you want to go short a stock, you have to borrow the shares from someone who already owns them. Then you go and sell them immediately because you think that you can buy them back at a lower price at a later date and then give them back to the original investor. Now, you remember what Biggie said in 10 Crack Commandments about having something on consignment, okay? If you ain't got the clientele, say hell no, because they going to want their money, rain, sleet, hell, snow. So eventually, those people, those original investors are going to want those shares back. Now, if they're much lower, you win. But guess what? If that stock price starts going up and you have to rush to go buy those shares back, that's when you can see a short squeeze that makes the stock price explode, and that's what you've been seeing with GameStop over the last week or so.
Well, a lot of this sounds like foreign language to me. So can you explain some of these terms being thrown around like short sellers, hedge funds, and options trading?
Yeah, sure. So think about it like this. Let's just say your friend got a job overseas and they were going to be gone for a year. They said, hey, you can borrow my car for the year. But you said, hey, this person has a nice car, so let me go sell it. Somebody's going to beat it up for a year. I'll go buy it back before he comes back, and then I'll return it. But if you were wrong about that, Kim Kardashian tweets about it or something, now everybody wants that car. And, oh, by the way, your friend's coming back in 6 months, not a year. Now you have to do everything possible to try to go get that car back. You might have to go get on eBay. You have to pay whatever price you have to pay in the market in order to get that car back. And that is exactly what is going on right now with these GameStop shares. And normally this doesn't happen, but the Reddit traders recognized that there were too many shares held short of GameStop, and they just decided to come together and pile in and sort of stick it to the man who they feel like have exploited them in the market for years and years.
So that's what I actually really want to talk about, because people are pretty upset that Robinhood and several other online brokerage firms restricted trades on GameStop and other highly volatile stocks this week. So can you explain why they blocked people from being able to trade? Because a lot of us use Robinhood now. It's very user friendly, and you can, buy and sell stocks right on your phone.
Yeah, I think the easiest way to explain this is to think about it as if you had a credit card. So some people may have an Amex with no preset limit. But if you start to run that limit up unusually, they will cut it off and they will ask you to pay that balance down a little bit. So because of the price of GameStop was exploding so quickly, the clearing firms who are sort of in the background in Wall Street, when you get on Robinhood and you click a button and buy a stock, it seems like it just happens seamlessly and automatically. There are a lot of things going on in the pipes behind that, and your broker has to have the money to be able to pay for those trades that you're making. So what happened was Amex, the people who are Amex that are controlling the trade said, listen, this price is going up way too fast. We're not sure that you're going to have the money to cover these trades. So we're going to have to slow this down in order to make sure that nobody gets hurt. Now, I don't agree with the situation. I think it was really a bad thing for investors because it actually did help the big guys and the hedge funds who were trying to get out of their bad investments. But it was a technical reason that they had to stop trading. It wasn't because they necessarily wanted to help the hedge fund guys.
Okay. So Rob, now it's pretty easy these days for people to set up an account. I don't even have money, and I got on Robinhood last year. So when you talk about starting investing in stocks, what's your best advice for people like me that are beginners?
So what I would say is start investing in things that you know. Don't just start, okay, GameStop was in the news and it's in the newspaper, so let me go buy that. I wouldn't do it now. That trade is long in the tooth. You probably missed out. But what I would say is start with things that you know. Go through your bank account, make note of the top 20 places that you spend money with all the time. Of that, I can guarantee that there will be at least 10 publicly traded companies. Nike, Walmart, Apple, all of these companies that you know and love. Use that as your starting point. Now, just because you know it, that doesn't mean that it's going to be a good investment, but use that as your list to start doing your research and your homework, and then pick the ones that you think have the best chance to succeed in the future and start putting your money to work. What you got to realize is that there's only two things in life that I know for sure. Stocks go up and if they're going to go down. You have to be willing to take on a little bit of risk. But if you do your homework, you invest in what you know, you'll be okay over time.
Man, thank you so much for coming on, man. We really appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
Hey, I'm at Rob Wilson TV everywhere on social. Anybody has questions, I'm happy to help.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Help me give it up for financial investment advisor Rob Wilson. Yes.
Rob, what's up?
Thanks, guys.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for Battle of the Sexes. We got Essence from Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio. Yeah. And we got Tony from Sweet Home, Alabama.
Uh-oh.
Where the skies are blue and the governor's true. In Birmingham, they love the governor.
Come on, dog.
Ooh. Hey, what up, boy?
What happened with your partner?
All right, man. What part of Birmingham you from?
Man, it's going to by way of Norwood.
Oh, man. Over there. Shout out to everybody in Norwood, man. Doggone it. Essence, you ready? Ohio got to represent. Come on. Come on, Essence, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
You want to go first, Essence?
Yeah, let me go first.
All right, come on. I'm pulling for Essence today. All right, here we go. What are the Tampa Bay start the clock. What are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers doing in this Super Bowl that has never been done before? And you can pass.
They I don't know. It's at their stadium and they in there.
Yep.
Message.
Yes. All right. To repair a torn ACL, what's getting operated on?
Your knee.
Yep. The late, great Hank Aaron hit this number of home runs to break Babe Ruth's record.
Say again?
Hank Aaron broke Babe Ruth's record. What was the number?
14.
How many home runs?
14.
Yeah.
14.
You said, what'd you say?
No.
Yeah, it's 7:15. All right, the Rubicon and the Sahara are two popular models of what?
The Jeep.
Yep. In the movie Life, what comedian played the character Jangalang?
Martin Lawrence.
Nope, Bernie Mac.
Oh,
All right, Eva, here we go.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, start the clock. When dining out, when should you request a black napkin?
Pass.
What do you rub on your stomach to help prevent stretch marks during pregnancy?
Cocoa butter.
You already know. This young female poet broke history this month as the youngest in history to read at a presidential inauguration. What is her name?
Man, I forgot her name. Pass.
Oh, Lord. This entertainment journalist coined the phrase, how you doing?
Wendy Williams.
You already know. SNS and gel are put on a woman's what?
Hair, edges.
Edges, no. Nails.
That's jam.
That's jam, right. A necklace that fits closely around your neck is called a what?
Choker.
Yes, it is. Who set the car on fire in the movie Waiting to Exhale?
Angela Bassett fired her.
Oh! We got a tie, right?
We got a tie.
It's a tie, right?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we got a tie. We got a tie. All right, so all right. Here's tie-breaking question. What NFL Hall of Famer and TV host is also the same all-time sack leader? He's on TV, but he's the lead the NFL in sacks. He on TV every morning.
What show? What show he on?
He got a gap in his teeth.
It's a morning show.
Straight hands.
Yeah. All right, go Eva.
In cooking, what is a rimmer used for? Or a reamer used for? Tell me, in cooking, what is a reamer used for?
Maybe like straining some noodles or something.
No, extracting juice.
Wait a minute.
That's when you strain noodles, you extracting the juice.
Oh.
No. You know that's not the same thing. We're talking about juicing.
No.
A colander.
Oh, come on, Brad.
That's a colander.
No, honey, that's Eva, that's right, girl.
Gary,
That's a colander, Gary.
Same difference.
No, it ain't.
It's straight
you know
juice,
what?
though.
No.
You know what? We're going to let both of them win. What did they win, Special K?
Congratulations. You have both won a fantastic prize pack today from the Dollar Tree. You both got an Ace elastic wrist bandage with hooks. You got a family-sized box of Apple Bits cereal comparable to Apple Jacks. You got a bag of Brim's salt vinegar flavor baked pork rinds. A 5-inch clear glass storage bowl with plastic lid. A Suavitel linen scent detergent booster beads. A bag of 30 wooden clothespins. And a Short brand psoriasis ointment. Monchero's brand hot and spicy peanuts. A 25-pack of fancy green party napkins, and Beacon ant and roach powder. All yours, a $10 prize pack for winning Battle of the Sexes on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
He said some roach powders and some clothespins.
Oh, man,
well, let me find out one of y'all got a clothesline. Y'all still hanging up clothes? Thank y'all for playing Battle of the Sexes. Y'all give them a round of applause. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
All right,
y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it's an exciting time, man. She broke the record for most views in Versus history.
One time.
With more than 8 million fans tuning in this past Thursday to catch the battle between her and Keisha Cole. On the line, y'all please welcome the one and only Ashanti. Hey, Ashanti, good morning.
Good morning.
We are so happy. You know, it's always exciting to have you on the show. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Ashanti. Hey, so you know, Versus started out by people trying to see who could get the most viewers in each challenge. How did you feel when you heard that you and Keisha had the highest views ever?
You know what? It was an amazing, amazing feeling. I don't know if it was actually the highest. We might have been, I don't know, it might be number 2. Maybe it was the highest out of overall. But it was amazing just considering everything that went down. You know what I mean? Because we had some cancellations, we had some postponements, you know what I mean? People were a little bit antsy. They wanted to make sure it was really going down. So I was happy to know that the turnout was as amazing as it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now everybody was real nervous. They was trying to figure out when this thing was going to happen, but I'm finally glad it did. And over the weekend, Keisha Cole posted a video apologizing for her being late and her technical issues, right? So overall, what were your thoughts about the verses? And did you have any technical issues or anything like that on your end too? And you just pushed through?
Nah. I did a little sound check beforehand. I actually went in the day before just to make sure that everything was perfect. You know, my people were there at like 7 p.m. You know what I mean? Because, you know, like I said, with everything that has transpired, I just wanted to make sure that we were on as point as could possibly be. You know what I mean? So, you know, we just wanted to make it great for the fans. I had a blast. You know, it felt good to play records, you know, feel good records and bring those memories back. And, you know what I mean? Just celebrate women empowerment, you know? So for me, I had a blast.
We were sitting there with bated breath. We've been waiting for this versus. Now, of course, the challenge was postponed. If you ask me, Doritos won because Doritos was in the building. But the challenge was postponed due to you testing positive for COVID. Now, as we have seen the effects of COVID-19, they kind of hit people differently. So how would you say it affected you? And were you surprised when you tested positive?
I was so surprised. I was surprised to the extent that my stylist was at my house that night. We had everything ready to get on the plane. People were like, you know, traveling, getting their stuff together. I almost left my car running. I realistically went in to take the COVID test as like a precaution. I was like, I'm cool. I ain't got it, but I'm going to just do it just so I can get on the plane because, you know, you have to show the paper. Baby, when she came back and was like, it's positive, I was like, who? What?
Wow.
It turned to a wrong name on that thing.
I was stunned. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how? I almost asked her to do it one more time. But I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. And it's crazy because I had actually just gotten back from Nairobi, Africa. So I was, you know, over in Africa and I was with 12, 13 people and we were like together every day, all day, eating dinner, taking videos, you know, just hanging out. And none of them had it. So to me, that proved that I got it from being at home. You know what I'm saying? I got it from a family member that didn't know he had it. And that was a big stunner for me because I'm like, I'm masked up every day. I'm hand sanitizing like I'm not in 6 feet. Like I'm, you know what I mean? I was following all of the rules, all of the precautions, and I ended up getting it in my own house. So that shows you that it's real. You know what I'm saying?
So now, Shantae, I'm sure you know that Ricky's favorite song of all time is Happy.
Come on now.
I know you, I'm sure you know that.
Come on
That's
now.
his favorite song.
And
we want to know.
As a matter of fact, Gary, not to cut you off, Ashanti, that's the first song that I learned how to play on the bass guitar. That's my beginner lesson song is Happy. I know how to play it. I really
love that song. I remember that. Do you know that I remember when we had our interview in Atlanta and you told me that? I was like, what?
He ain't lying. Any chance he get, he playing happy.
Right,
Yes.
he playing.
Lord, happy but he play happy.
Yes, honey.
Ricky, you should have came to the verses and played while I did happy. That would have been a surprise.
That would have blessed my life. I could have. I mean, that would have really blessed. All right, I got you on the next one. Next time you perform, I'm coming.
Next one, okay.
Y'all just tuned in. We got Ashanti right here on the show, man. So, you got to spill the beans on this one. Is it true that you about to get ready to start a new film?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
How did you find that out? Yes, it is. I'm actually flying to Canada tomorrow. So we're going to be out there for a minute. I'm very, very excited. It's a feature with Sony Pictures. So there's a lot of stuff going on this year. A lot of stuff. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we are so happy for you, Ashanti. Let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
Follow me at Ashanti everywhere, and be sure to get my new single 235 available everywhere now. Apple, iTunes, stream it on Spotify. The video is out. We released it at midnight. So the video is out. Make sure y'all go watch that. Go stream the record and follow me at Ashanti on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, all that.
Man, go ahead, Brett.
I was say, what 235 mean?
It means it's 2:35 in the morning, and I'm thinking about you.
Hey! Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up and show your love.
You need that for Valentine's Day. I'm telling
Absolutely.
you. Absolutely. Get that lingerie out.
Pregnant around here.
Ashanti, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Ashanti. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines,
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, the same as being brought to you by Ford. That's right. Tough this smart can only be called the Ford F-150. Check out the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 at Ford.com. Built Ford proud, built Ford tough. Eva, what you got?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. And I've got a beautiful Friday ahead of you. All right, here's a quick look at your headline news. So a new coronavirus vaccine is in the works from the American company Novavax. Now, although still in the trial phase, this vaccine has an 89.3% efficacy rate and protects against the variant of the virus that was found in the UK. Now, unfortunately, the new Novavax vaccine is not as effective against the variant found in South Africa, which officials said yesterday was found right here in the U.S. for the first time in South Carolina. Keep your masks on, everyone, and keep your hands clean. Also, the number of Americans without health insurance went up during Trump's administration. To give more people access to health care during this pandemic, yesterday, President Biden ordered the opening of a special Obamacare sign-up window. So the enrollment will run from February the 15th through May 15th. February 15th through May 15th. If you don't have insurance, you can go to one of the Obamacare sign-up windows to help you with your vaccination. Now, in other news, a liquid nitrogen leak at a poultry plant in Galveston, Georgia killed 6 people and injured 11 yesterday. Also, GameStop stocks dropped 44% yesterday following the controversy surrounding the Robinhood investors. The company's stock is still 200% higher than it was at the start of the week. And last but certainly not least, the world is celebrating the life and mourning the passing of award-winning stage and screen legend, the one and only, the Titan, Miss Cicely Tyson, has passed away at the age of 96. Her legacy will live on forever. All right, that was a quick look at our front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Already, Fischetti, you know what I'm saying? Reports that Houston Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson wants to be traded. He's requesting a trade. My opinion, New York Jets should be out there. I also heard that the Miami Dolphins are interested. That means Tua Tagovailoa may be getting shipped out. I just heard that. I'll keep you posted, all right? In the meantime, the Washington football team head coach Ron Rivera is cancer-free. He survived 7 rounds of cancer treatment and never missed a game this season, Sam. So big up for Ron Rivera out there, and we wish you the best as you continue to recover. You know what I'm saying? Warning is the starting circulation about the Super Bowl. They're asking people not to party for Super Bowl. It could lead to a faster spread of the COVID-19 virus and the pandemic that's going on. So if you plan on throwing a Super Bowl party, they're saying don't do it. Just chill at the house with your family and enjoy the game like that. Last but not least, Arkansas Razorback basketball team knocked off number 3 UConn last night. Chelsea Dungy dropped 37 points, man. So big up to women's basketball out there doing big things. That's all I got right now. The Brat got the hot spot. Let's go.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Nick Cannon is getting another shot, y'all, at Daytime Talk. He's doing a Daytime Talk show. Cannon's show was set to premiere last September, but was put on ice after comments he made on a podcast about the ancient history of black people and Jews were condemned as anti-Semitic. He said, it's been a long dream of mine to host my own daytime talk show, and that I'm able to do this in New York City, bringing daytime television back to a place that has fostered generations of talent is very special to me. He apologized and vowed to learn more about the history after the comments were criticized. He spent time meeting with rabbis and Jewish leaders, and in September he started hosting his syndicated radio show again and is expected to reach a deal on Wildin' Out. The Nick Cannon Talk Show will air this fall on Fox. So congratulations to Nick Cannon for getting all his ducks in a row and getting his business in order. All right, y'all, moving on. Cardi B, she took to Instagram to ask her followers to help her identify a man that robbed her cousin in New York. Now, she posted a picture of the man, but she took it down later. She then explained, saying, so I want to make this clear for the dumb people in the back. They're not that bright. So, okay, the reason why I posted a photo of the man is because I want information on that man, because I feel like the cops is not moving fast enough. So my cousin, he's a Christian and he's a really nice person. So this man was stuck on the highway or something and this guy flagged my cousin. She continued. He was like, I need a ride because I'm stuck and everything. So my cousin said, okay, I'm going to drop you at the gas station. When my cousin was giving him a ride, he put a gun to his head and he started putting the gun on his chest and he robbed him, and he made them continue driving around for like 30 minutes, just driving around for no reason. So yes, I posted this picture. Now, do y'all think she was wrong for that? Or do you think, is that illegal? Is that okay to do?
I don't know, but I think you get into some kind of gray area territory right there when you start posting folks' pictures, and you know what I'm saying? Because just things that happen, and she's a big celebrity and she could be held accountable. Yeah, I don't know. I would let the police work with it.
Yeah, I guess so. But what if it was somebody in your family? What if it was your wife? I know,
but that's what I'm saying. But because she's who she is, you know, somebody might go and do something to somebody, and what if they do something to the wrong person, and now then they blame it on her? For it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know what I would do in this situation. Anyway, y'all, moving on. Amanda Gorman, y'all, she is on a roll since she shut down the inauguration last week. She will now be performing an original poem at this year's Super Bowl. League officials made the announcement saying that the 22-year-old has agreed to write and recite a poem honoring 3 pandemic heroes just before kickoff on February 7th. The 3 honorees the NFL has selected for the big moments are all very special Americans. Tremaine Davis, a teacher, Susie Dorner, a nurse, and James Martin, a Marine Corps veteran. They have been widely heralded for their roles in helping others during the height of COVID-19. That is amazing. So I can't wait to see the Super Bowl. It's going to be good. I think the Weeknd is performing, and also Amanda Gorman. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what else they have in store. Do y'all know who else performing on the Super Bowl? Have y'all heard anything about it?
No, nothing after the Weeknd. But you know they're going to throw some.
Is he the headliner?
I heard about something about her was supposed to be performing.
Oh, okay, that's dope. She's dope. Oh, that's awesome. All right, y'all, got one more thing to get in. Master P, y'all, he is not here for the popular app Clubhouse because it's being valued at $1 billion and it's predominantly used by the industry tastemakers and black entrepreneurs, but it is not black owned. It's being reported that venture capital firms have valued it at $1 billion. So he took to social media to express his frustrations, adding that black creators are the primary reason for making this app blow up. He said, I keep telling people, we go on Clubhouse, we making another one of these a billionaire. P said, he said, we just did it just for Clubhouse. We need to create stuff like that where we control the narrative and we're able to put the money back in our community and our culture. So I kind of agree with him, but
he ain't said nothing wrong.
Right, but sometimes it's hard to start stuff like that. But he's right.
They find ways to do it.
Clubhouse is popping because of us. We have got in there and we take stuff and we make it good, we make it bad. It's some bad stuff on there that's stupid. What?
Everything pops because of us. Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it 100.
Talk about it.
The only reason anything is popping because black people are involved.
From TikTok to everything else, it's the culture that they want, baby.
Yep. So we got to figure out ways, y'all, to learn how to get that stuff going ourselves and control the narrative, like he said. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, we got Chef Q with them good old quarantine, them good old recipes. And we got the praise mix down with the White Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. Happy Friday. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Quarantine cooking with Chef Q in the house. What's happening?
Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Oh, yes. She sounded kind of hyped this week.
Don't start with me. Don't start with me.
All right, we hungry.
Listen, we hungry, Chef Q. Help us.
All right, so today I have a little jambalaya that I made with a smoked turkey sausage. So I didn't typically jambalaya would have shrimp and chicken and maybe sausage in it sometime, but I've been getting a little tired of like chicken and seafood and all that. So I just stuck with just the smoked sausage. And I started it off with sauteing that sausage with some celery and onions and some green and yellow peppers. So I sauteed that a little bit of some olive oil. Then you add in like your chicken stock and some crushed tomatoes or like diced tomatoes. And you bring that to a little boil. And then you add your rice to that. And you then cook the rice like as if you were making regular white rice, but you know it's cooking in all of those flavors and that seasoning. And there is your easy jambalaya.
So you cook the rice in with it?
So what you do is you do all of that together, and once you add your chicken stock in there, you bring that to a boil like you would just regular water for your rice, and you put your rice in that, and you cook your rice in the mixture.
So do you use Better Than Bouillon for your chicken stock?
I do. I actually do. So what I did was I dissolved a little of the Better Than Bouillon in some hot water. Mm-hmm. And I poured it in there like that.
Oh yeah.
And I used the roasted garlic one, so it got a little garlic kick to it and a little spice. I put cayenne and a little Old Bay and all of that in there. And
not the Better Than Bouillon and Old Bay combination. Well, how can people find this recipe and you?
You guys head over to Rickey Smiley's official Facebook and Instagram. You can find me on Instagram at Little Chef Biddles.
Little
Click the link
Biddles.
in my bio. Little Biddles.
Yeah, indeed. There it is, man. Quarantine cooking with Chef Biddles, a.k.a. Chef Q in the house, man. Appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your weekend. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's up, y'all? Chef Q here. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in again. This evening, I am going to do my little take on jambalaya. Now, usually we know jambalaya has like chicken and shrimp, whatever protein you're going to put in there. Today, I'm going to do a turkey smoked sausage. So sometimes we get tired of seafood. A lot of times we get tired of chicken. So I eliminated that tonight. But if you want to add those things to this, you very well can. All right, so we're going to start with smoked sausage. I have some green and yellow peppers and onion in there and a little green onion. I have some garlic, some fresh thyme, and I also have diced tomatoes from a can. You can use fresh tomatoes as well too. I like to get the ones that are kind of seasoned a little bit already. I have here some Better Than Bouillon chicken flavor that I've dissolved in some water. We're gonna use that for our rice. Cayenne pepper, garlic powder, Old Bay, and a little smoked paprika. So like I said, we're gonna start with our sausage. I have my pan here with a little olive oil spray so it doesn't stick too bad. And we want to brown our sausage. So our sausage is nice and brown. And what we're going to do now is sit this off to the side. And in the same pan, we're going to saute our peppers and onion. And also, I forgot to add that I had a little celery chopped up in here as well. So I have here celery, my peppers, and my onions that we're going to saute until they get tender, till it gets a little soft. Not too much, because once we add the stock and the tomato and everything in there, it's going to continue to cook even more. So you don't want it to be really, really mushy. So we'll saute this and add a little bit of garlic. You can go the easy way and buy this jar stuff, which I do sometimes, not all the time. Or you can chop it up fresh, which is always better. Y'all know I'm good for making a mess. Okay. Get that going. Peppers and onions sauteed. I'm gonna add them to this pot here, because now we get to add all of the other good stuff to this. Okay. So we got our peppers and onions. We are now going to add our diced tomato. I won't put all of it in there. Or maybe I should. I'll put all of it in there. So that's one whole can. And we are going to add one cup, 2 cups. We're gonna bring that to a boil. We will add in the thyme. You can put the whole stem in there, or you can easily slide it off like I've shown you before. I honestly think I'm about to just drop this whole thing in there. And you can always take the stem off. The little leaves will cook off of that. So we're gonna bring that to a boil. In the meantime, I'm going to add Old Bay to this. I'm going to add the garlic powder. A little cayenne, not much. The Old Bay has like a little spice. I don't want it like hot. And a little smoked paprika. Notice that I did not use any regular salt, because the Better Than Bouillon is salty enough, and so is the Old Bay. Let's get that boiling. So as you can see, we have that little concoction boiling up. I'm gonna add my rice to this now. So this is 2 cups of rice. So what I'm gonna do is add 2 more cups of liquid. So that's 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water. Stir that in. And I won't do the whole 2 cups right now. I'm gonna let it cook down. If I need to add some more, I will. Because you also have to remember that there was already liquid as well from the tomatoes. So now we just let this boil and cook as if you're cooking a pot of regular rice. As it gets done, You can taste it, and if you need to add more seasonings, you can add more seasonings. So let's cover this and come back to it. Our rice is getting tender. This is what it looks like here. The stock has to still absorb a little, well, a lot in this case. It'll be a few more minutes before it's done. At this point, I'm gonna take the stem out from the fresh thyme, and we can now add our sausage back to the mix. And it would be at this point, if you decided to use shrimp or your chicken, that you would add it in. Now, of course, you would not cook your shrimp before adding it to this. Your chicken, you partially cook it, you finish it in here, because again, you don't want your chicken to be dry either. Your shrimp, you just stir it in, cover it back up, and it cooks that way. We know it doesn't take shrimp to cook long at all. So if you cook it before and then add it, you're gonna have some little rubbery little creatures in your food, and they're gonna shrink up to about that big. So now what I'll do is add a tiny bit more water or stock or whatever it is you're gonna use, and you will cover and simmer on low. My rice has been sitting here simmering. I wanna say this could really be like a 20-30 minute meal. Easy to make, really quick. So we are done. This is what we got going. Y'all see that? And again, like I said, you could add shrimp, chicken, whatever your heart desires to this. You can add as much spice as you like. I ended up putting a little Tony's in there to give it an extra little kick. So there we have my jambalaya. Gotta make sure I tell y'all this is my take on it, because y'all sure know how to give people hell when it's not some authentic stuff now. I ain't say Creole, I say this is my take on it. Don't kill me, Creole people. All right, so now we're going to add a little green onion on top of there, like that. You can add the white pieces if you like. I think it's just prettier with the green. And ladies and gentlemen, smoked sausage jambalaya. You can add shrimp. You can add chicken. It's gonna be good either way. Let me give y'all that close up. There it is. It's got some spice, it's got some good flavors. And what y'all know I love to do is cook everything in one pot. It makes you clean up easy. It's faster. And I'm about to tear this up. Enjoy.
God. There it is! Clap back of the year, baby! Clap back of the year.
The shade continued this week on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show while discussing their religion. The brat clapped back.
Y'all couldn't wear earrings in the choir stand.
Not at all.
Yeah, y'all had to wear dresses, no earrings in the choir stand, no makeup, no lashes, nothing. You
no toe or heel out shoes.
No what?
No toe or heel out shoes. You can have your toes out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Brad, when you burnt your dress?
Get him, Brad.
No flaming hot ass walk past.
Miss Janie, the woman you hear laughing all the time during the church announcements, joins the host for a special musical selection.
How about that, Miss Journey? You made my house stand on top of my head.
And speaking of church announcements, here's Sister Bernice Jenkins with this week's bulletin.
Janie, you know Sister Pat Ross. You're not related to her, is you? Yeah, Janie's sister Pat Ross said she's divorcing her husband Cedric because he done been passed around this church more than the offering plate.
Social media star Norman Freeman joined the Rickey Smiley Morning Show this week, but before the interview started, he set the record straight.
Hey. Norman!
Hello. They thought I was a girl when I first called in. I said, no, I'm a guy.
Straighten it out.
Hey, man, thank you.
You sound like somebody's mom.
Here's the show's Special K with a list of man law violations.
You can't lay across the bed on your stomach and bend your knees and move your feet around while you're scrolling through Facebook. A grown-ass man, you laying on your stomach scrolling through Facebook, bro?
Yeah, you can. Your legs have to stay straight across your ankles, but you cannot bend your knees up and touch your feet together while your knees bent up.
Chef of the show, Kirk Boudreaux, was inspired to make Mary Had a Little Lamb, chops.
What? What a who? What a what?
The host feared for his life this week while hosting his Monday karaoke night out.
That nigga got on a whole blood outfit, nigga. Get the fuck off the stage, but these niggas start shooting. This nigga. Goddamn Crips gonna kill all of us. This nigga.
And finally, here this week, comedian Country Wayne shares the driving force behind his online activity.
What made you come up with the idea to do these damn videos?
Hey, I did them earlier in my career, but when COVID hit and we couldn't do stand-up, hey, child support pushed me and made me creative.
Catch the full version of these moments and more by subscribing to Rickey Smiley's YouTube at Rickey Smiley Official. For now, the news desk, I'm Twan the Don with Twan 360's breaking news.
This is a beautiful day that the Lord had made, and let us all rejoice and be glad, y'all. I am so excited about this news that I just got. Yes, it just brings joy to my heart, tears to my eyes. I am just so excited about this, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but y'all know, we all know that we're dealing, honey, y'all know we're dealing with COVID, and COVID is rampant, y'all, honey. I mean, everybody that has somebody or know somebody that has dealt with COVID-19, honey, and you know, dealing with the, you know, the situation that's going on. But guess what, y'all? I'm here to let y'all know. I don't know if y'all heard it, but there's a new test, y'all, for COVID, and I think, honey, COVID is about to end soon, y'all. I'm feeling it in my spirit. It's about to end soon, y'all. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that China, did y'all hear what I said? China, y'all, is not giving up on nasal or throat testing. They're not giving up on nasal or throat testing, y'all. So they're going to still go through your nose, honey, and your throat and all that. But they're saying the country has adopted a new method for detecting the coronavirus, y'all. They're using anal swabs. So yes, they're going to be able to check for COVID in our butts. This is so exciting. They're saying they're going to only go 2 inches in your butt. So it is so exciting. They're saying it's a great thing. They're saying it's being used so far only on select groups. Now, I know they're not just doing it on sissies, but they're saying mainly high-risk cases, y'all, and people in quarantine. Now, they're saying some of the people who have been subjected to anal testing include, y'all, passengers arriving in Beijing, that they're doing them, and they're saying, y'all, a group of more than 1,000 school children and teachers, y'all, who were thought to have been exposed to the virus, y'all. This is so touching. So now you don't have to worry about them just digging in your nose and going through your throat and all that. They can just go through your butt. They're doing it anally. They're going to be able to test anally. And they're saying it's really been working. They're saying, y'all, that, you know, it's really, they're saying that the use of the anal swab is limited because it's invasive, y'all, and it's inconvenient. But they say, but if a stool sample, y'all, cannot be obtained, y'all, a saline soaked cotton swab, honey, about 1 to 2 inches, honey, long, that's inserted into your butt or to the anus, they say, with a sample test for active traces of the virus. So it's going to work.
This is definitely going to work, y'all. And you got to remember, they say, oh, this is good. They're saying that the virus lives longer, y'all, in the excrement or the anus than in the respiratory tract, y'all. So they're saying, which means the anal testing might have fewer false negatives. This is good. That means, honey, this may be over with, and now we could be, happy. We could get back out and live our lives and do whatever, honey, because they got this new test, and this is great, honey. I mean, it won't be hurt. A lot of people didn't want it to go through their nasal cavity or through their throat. So now, I mean, it could just go through your butt, honey. They could just take a swab and stick it in your butt and get the test back in no time, and it is just so good. I'm excited, y'all. Thank you, Ashante. I have a smile. Yeah, thank you. Yes, honey. Monica, you said it works for honey. Yeah, it works fine for this. That's right, Monica. So I'm excited about this, y'all. So pass the word on, y'all, that they're going to be using the anal swab now to test for COVID. Honey, they're going to still use the nasal, and they're going to still use the throat or what have you. But now they're going to be able to use it, honey, anal, and they're going to only go 1 to 2 inches up in your butt. So, that shouldn't hurt too many people. I mean, a lot of men, I'm sure, probably going to enjoy it. I mean, they may not like it. It might hurt somewhat, but yes, so yes, this is so exciting. So I'm just glad, y'all. Hi, Tilda. But yeah, I'm going to go back to bed, Valerie. I woke up, you see, I haven't even got makeup or hair done. When I got this, I said, oh, this is so amazing. So, y'all, thank you so much, honey. So if you just woke up, honey, definitely, y'all, this is some exciting news, honey. The world is going to be rejoicing about this, and I am just so happy for everybody, y'all. So, honey, have a great Saturday. Feliz Navidad and all that other good stuff. And, honey, hopefully I may see you all out in the community, y'all. So have a great time, y'all. Yeah, it's so beautiful. You all are so beautiful.